Hey Sagittarius, Dark Eve Tarot here. I am Eve, and we're gonna get you a what I call a confirmation station message, where it is basically where I'm gonna pull a bunch of cards and I'm gonna try to pull out as many messages as possible. And these messages are kind of like mini messages, and they're to confirm something that you know or to confirm something that you were wondering about. So they're confirmation messages. All right, so let's get a few of these first. See what we're there's certain key areas. Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the writer here, and the writer just brings in news. So for some of you, there is some kind of good news coming in because there is kind of like this sunshine, daybreak happening in the background here. So some kind of good news. And so we also have the park here, and it reminds me of the garden in Lenormand, where it's kind of like a meeting place. So there might be some good news coming in, Sagittarius, about something social, okay? Like maybe a social event or some kind of meet up, meet and greet, I don't know. And it's like it would be different for whoever this is confirming. And then separately, we have the tower here, and it's not the tarot tower. This is a different tower. It's very um this tower has very mixed messages. So on one hand, okay, for some of you, there is going to be a period of solitude. For some of you, there is like it's like something foundational. Like there is something that if you were wondering if it had a strong foundation, it does. It's like a tower is a very secure structure. You know what I mean? And then there's also some for some of you there might be some kind of burden, and I want to say some kind of health burden where if you're I don't know, I feel like you're worried about someone. I don't know that it's necessarily you. Let me just get a little bit of clarification just on the kind of like health worry part. Health worry for Sagittarius. I feel like Sagittarius is worried about someone's health here. Just one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I want to say there's something toxic, like somebody needs. Oh, that's so weird because I recently posted a Scorpio video where Scorpio needed to detox from something that they were consuming. And the devil can relate to addictions. So I almost wonder if you're worried about someone, like maybe someone who drinks too much, or they have you've noticed some very strange eating habits, like not eating at all, or binge eating, or even someone who is like suffering like mental health issues because they spend too much time online or something like that. But there's definitely a worry here, and is I can confirm that someone is getting too much of something. So if that confirms something for you, that's what I'm getting from this here. Someone getting too much of something could be a Scorpio, could not be, because the devil is also a Capricorn energy. All right. So, Sagittarius, confirmation station. So, any other messages for Sagittarius to confirm? Any other messages for Sagittarius? Okay. So we have Ten of Swords here, but this is a different type of Ten of Swords. It's more of a showdown. It's like a challenge. There's some kind of challenge. And we have the Knight of Cups. Someone doesn't believe. Someone doesn't believe what's. It's almost like someone doesn't believe the veracity of what like a romantic partner is saying. It's almost like they don't believe, like it sounds too sweet. Something sounds too sweet, and it's like they're kind of challenging. We're like, if you, I mean, this can go two different ways, so I don't know how confirming this part's going to be, because it's like on one hand, it's like that sounds too sweet. Is it even true, right? But then on the other hand, it could be like some kind of like gaslighting situation where like some kind of romantic partner is saying, well, if you loved me, you'd do this. If you love, you know what I mean? So, that can go either way. Sorry, that wasn't too confirming. In my opinion. If it was for you, awesome. Alright, what else for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Confirming messages for Sagittarius. That is so weird. I just had this. Okay, I don't know if any of you are familiar with this old Canadian comedy type skit show. Oh my gosh, my ear's ringing. Called Kids in the Hall. I don't know if any of you have ever seen Kids in the Hall. It's kind of old. But there's a song on one of the skits called These Are the Daves I Know. So if there's someone named Dave that if the name Dave or David rings a bell, that's interesting. These are the Daves I know. I haven't heard that song in probably 15 years. Okay, anyways, Queen of Swords. So, alright, so, gosh, she looks like she's trying really hard, wishing for something. Some of you are wishing for something big. This is really having faith. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. This is really having faith in yourself. Okay, so Sagittarius. What goes with this? Is there a card that goes with this Queen of Swords? This one? Four of Pentacles. Okay. So some of you you've got this huge dream or wish, and you're keeping it so close to yourself. I mean, you are holding on to it. It's like holding on to a dream really tight. So the only caveat here is, Sagittarius, is that look how you're holding this sword. It's like if you hold this sword too tight, you're going to cut your hand. So I feel like a grip needs to be loosened on something, because that is kind of like the dark side of the Four of Pentacles. You need to loosen your grip on something. There's something that you've been holding on too tightly, and it's starting to become just a little bit unhealthy. It's okay to hold on to things. It's okay to dream. It's okay to wish. It's okay to protect your money. It's okay to protect yourself. But, as with anything, you can go too far. So just keep an eye on that. All right, any more confirming messages for Sagittarius? Oh, cool. We have Wheel of Fortune. This is nice. Divinely orchestrated. King of Pentacles. And it's funny because whenever I see this King of Pentacles, he reminds me of like he could be like a Knight of Cups kind of guy, because he just looks kind of like Rico Suave, right? He's like, hey baby, check out this big pentacle tattoo I got. You know what I mean? But there's something really tempting about this guy. This King of Pentacles, he doesn't, he's not like the typical, like this guy has money, right? He's already achieved, he's already achieved like financial success or business success, or you know what I mean? Like he has a good job and he's got material things, but he's not satisfied with that. I mean, that's just kind of like, yeah, whatever for him. What's really cool is he he wants it's like he wants more, but it's like he makes it so casual and cool. Like it's not gosh, what am I trying to say? He's like casual and cool about it. He doesn't flaunt his money. Okay. All right, we'll just leave it at that. So there's someone here, Sagittarius, that is very well off, but they do not flaunt their money, and cuz like even here it's like they wear like a shabby robe over their pentacle, and like they're giving us a peek right here, but there's something with the Wheel of Fortune where it's time, it's like time for something new. And that's what I'm getting here. It's like, yeah. So yeah, you've had money or you've made money. Whoop-de-doo. Yay, good for you. It's time for something bigger and better. Cause like there's this mountain range behind him, right? And he's holding those mountains right in his hand. It's like there's something, it's kind of like that whole big fish, small pond. It's like something about you or someone you know, you've accomplished a lot, but now it's time for the pond to grow. So it's time to level up. So that's the confirmation here, and this is the time. I mean, this card here is telling me it's time. It's like the divine time to level up, but not to let your ego. But don't let your ego get in the way of things. Okay, so one more. We have time for one more. Sagittarius. Confirming messages for Sagittarius. Confirming messages for Sagittarius. Oh, you want to come out right here. I saw you. Okay, so we have the Hanged One here, and it's definitely a new perspective. And I love this Hanged One card because it is from the perspective of the Hanged One. So, like you're actually seeing from their eyes. So, for some of you, Sagittarius, you need to walk a mile in their shoes, okay? You need to get someone, you need to see their point of view. There's something that you're not there's something that you're not picking up on, and you're not going to pick up on it until you can put yourself in their shoes. Anything else for Sagittarius? No, I think we're good. Okay, Sagittarius. These are your confirmation messages, and take what resonates. This is super general, and I will see you later.